Yo, listen. You're not a real man if you're not willing to suffer, accepting and willing to suffer. That's why you're going to drown in mediocrity and failure. It's time to wake up. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Stay Woke Conversations. Yes, sir. Energy, man. Now, before I get started though, if you want to grow your mind, body and spirit and become the best version of yourself, all proven, I live it every day, then go in the description and hit that Patreon link. You understand me? I'm also available for 1v1 consultation. So let's get into the video. I go straight for your heart. So listen, if you are not a real man, if you're not willing to suffer on a mental level, on a physical level, on a spiritual level, on a financial level, you're not willing to suffer. But I see men nowadays, they're a great shame and embarrassment because I'm looking at them now and they're totally out of shape. Totally out of shape. But that means they are weak mentally, physically, and spiritually. They're weak. Overweight. How can you be overweight as a masculine man, as a man? How can you be overweight? Do you understand? That literally makes no sense whatsoever. It shows that you have no self-discipline, no consistency, no self-love. Do you understand? No desire to grow. And that's a great shame, man. Honestly, that's why this is the weakest era in men in history of mankind for men. That's why Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him, once said that it will come a time when men will turn feminine and women will turn masculine, and that's what's happening right now. Do you understand? You can see what's going on Matrix. You can see celebrities wearing dresses, painting their nails, wearing purses. You can see in the movies and that where the female is dominant, is dominant and got the leading position, telling men what to do, and men is on their knees obeying. Yes. You can see what's going on. You can see in the music videos. All that you can see in that. Just time you see the cheering for women, yeah, the feminine movement. Go, yeah, you go, men. Men obey, turn feminine. You understand me? Make excuses. That's a great shame. Make excuses. You know, it's time to go. It's time to go to the gym, and you're out here contemplating where you should go or you should not go. Then you end up not going. Weeks and months and years go by, and you're overweight, out of shape. That makes no sense. Your finances get a blow, boom, in your face, and you see your finances is low. You see that you're broke. And instead of you using your mind, take your emotion out of it, using your mind, right? You don't do that. You're out here making excuses, blaming your friend, blaming your family. That where you are, but it's their fault. You're not taking responsibility and accountability for your actions. This is where I'm coming from, and you're getting drowned in poverty. Simple as that. That's why you see when it comes to men, is that they don't take responsibility, accountability for their life. Do you understand me? If you do not take responsibility, account for your life, you're not going anywhere. Do you understand me? If you're mentally weak, it's your fault. Physically weak, spiritually weak, financially weak, it's your fault. Do you understand? So as I said to the title of the video, I'm talking about if you're not willing to suffer, you're not a real man. Life will beat us. Any man, and it doesn't matter where you're from, how much money you got on stage, you're always going to get challenged. Always. You're always going to suffer. That's how I come from. Mentally, you're going to suffer. Do you understand? Because your business not going well, for example. You lost profits. You had to sack a lot of employees, for example. Boom. That is a shot mentally. So where you gotta respond back harder. Hold on a minute. I have to learn from the lesson and get a blessing. Where that went wrong. Okay, I'm gonna take it and apply it to the next phase and that. When that happens, occurs, I know how to deal with the situation so to avoid the situation. Do you understand me? It's simple. Physically, you realize, hold on a minute, you're out of shape. You're out of shape. Do you understand where I'm coming from? You're out of shape, and now what are you gonna do? Do you understand where I'm coming from? Instead of playing the victim mindset and making excuses, no. What are you doing? You are going to do your research. Make sure that you're going to train, go for a run, go and lift weights. To do something about it is respond harder. When life hits you back, you respond harder. Just time. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the dog is within, and so within every man. So there's literally, you're not allowed to make no excuses. Your excuses are invalid. Simple. Just how I come from. It doesn't matter who you are. So you have to put in the work, and life hits you in your knees, in your stomach, in your chest. You have to hit back harder. This is how I'm coming from. That's how it works. That's how it works, and that. Do you understand? And you have to wait to suffer. When it comes to, you have to push yourself to the next level, because a man who hasn't got a desire to go to the next level is deteriorating, and it's abnormal. It doesn't make sense. Just how I'm coming from. So you have to be willing and accepting to suffer. Just how I'm coming from. So mentally, how can you read a book every 2 weeks? So how can, okay, I'm gonna read a book every 1 week. Just how I'm coming from. Okay, so I got my skills now, so I want to learn another skill on top. Just how I'm coming from. But the more skills you have, the more you increase your abilities to earn money. So boom, you step up your skill level. Physically, you go to your gym, whatever you're doing. Okay, cool. Now you're physically doing your gym. It's a lifestyle. Okay, now you're gonna add combat sport to it. Boxing, MMA. Just how I'm coming from. Swimming, whatever. Now push your body what's capable of doing, and that. This is how I'm coming from. That's what's all about. Constantly getting out of your comfort zone. Constantly suffering that. This is how I come from. That's the way. Do you understand? A lot of men out here, a lot of men, they're not eating right. They're eating garbage, junk food, processed food. This is how I come from. And that causes what? Illness and disease. And you die prematurely. And it's all your fault. This is how I'm coming from. Everything's a cause and effect. There's no accident in the universe. It's your fault, bro. That's why you have to fix up. That's why I'm making this video right now, talking to you live and direct. Just how I'm FaceTime you right now, bro. Listen to my words very carefully. You have to rise up and get out of mediocrity. Reject modernity and embrace masculinity. This is how I'm coming from. And modernity is making excuses, playing the victim mindset. Just time. That's what men out here, they're all failing. They're not masculine. They're not masculine. They're not leaders. Just they don't speak with conviction. Do you understand where I'm coming from? They're weak. Because why? Because they're playing the victim mindset. The what do you call it? The victim mindset and making excuses. This is where I'm coming from. So you have to rise up to the plate. That's what I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to you to step up, man. Because time is ticking, and that. It's not time is ticking, it's that your life is ticking away. This is where I'm coming from. You have to go through, when life is beating you down. This is how whether a family member, a friend died. This is how I'm coming from. You have to use that energy and transportate that energy and make yourself greater. More excellence, be greater, stronger mentally, physically, spiritually. That's what you have to do. That's the only way. Don't say because life beat you up by you lose a family member or a friend, then you sit there, cool, you get reflect briefly, but you have to get up and move forward. Just get that energy, and find more meaning, more purpose in your life. Go harder mentally, physically, spiritually. Be more value, more influence, impact humanity, your community, the world. Matter of fact, if you want to take it there, that's what you need to do. Everything else is unacceptable. Do you understand? Last time your girlfriend, your wife leaves you. What do you need to do? Do you understand? You got punched in your face, punched in your stomach. So you need to rise up. She missed out on a prize. She missed out on a high value man. She missed out on excellence. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna level up. You're gonna push yourself harder, mental, physically, spiritually. Just how I come from. Influence, impact humanity. Conquer the world. Just how I come from. And she'll look back. Oh, that used to be a man I was married to, or that I was his girlfriend. I said, damn, like I regret it that I didn't believe in him. I didn't see the greatness within him. She missed out, not you. Is that where I'm coming from? But you needed that push. You needed that punch in your face and stomach in there for you to rise up. To rise up, become greater. This is where I'm coming from. But doesn't matter what level you're at. Suffer. Because a real man, I'm telling you, has scars. This is where I'm coming from. Scars of being through life. Suffer than that. This is where I'm coming from. That's why a man is great. No man they see, any man who's suffered greatly, most men, there are a lot of cases, there are more men that suffer great through a lot of trials and tribulations. They lost family members. They were born in poverty. Just how come from? They come from a toxic background, like stabbing, shooting, you know, drugs, all of that stuff, and they end up turning their life around and making a massive influence and impact on humanity. This is how I come from. That's suffering, and you have to suffer to become the best version of yourself. If there's no suffering and whatever task that you're doing, whether it's work on your physique, this is how I come from. Whether it's learning a skill, whether it's to work a skill your business, this is how I come from. Whether you become a professional, where you want to become a professional athlete, that is the requirement. Simple. You have to suffer. You have to suffer in order for you to be the best version of yourself. You have to really to go through hell to get to heaven. A lot of people just want to get to heaven. Or they're seeing a floating there, just say, oh yeah, I made it. That's all in the head in the fantasy. There's I come from. Come to doing the work. Say, yo, you want to be a multimillionaire or a billionaire? This time you're not willing to suffer. You're not willing to do to meet the requirements. That you work at 12 hours, 13 hours a day. You're working. There's where I come from. You're working. You sacrifice it. You rise up early, 5 a.m., 4 a.m., 3 a.m. You know, that's suffering right there. But that's what in order for you to be a master in your field, have an influence, impact on humanity. This time become a high value man. That's what you have to do. Do you understand? Or you want to be the next Ronaldo, Messi. Yes, I come from one of the greatest footballers of all time. Are you ready to train? The first one to come and the first one to leave. If I'm with that suffering, if I'm willing to do that, then you'll not become great. Yes, you won't become a great footballer of all time. No chance. Where's that willing to suffer? This is where I come from. That's why where's any athlete, any field, any person, any successful person in any walk of life had to suffer now to become the person that he is today. To achieve excellence, to achieve greatness. But that's our duty as men. To achieve excellence, greatness. This is how come anything else in mediocre is totally unacceptable. This is how I come from. But each to their own. It's your choice. The choice that you make every day is going to determine the quality of life you're going to live. You want a meager life, just stay in one location and working there, go and work for 40, 50 years and that. You become old and dusty and they have a little mortgage and that, which is not going to be enough anyway. Which not going to be enough anyway, do you understand? It's not just such thing. And what you call it? And they say in a wheelchair, rocking your chair, and just telling your grandchildren what you could have been and what you could have done. Too late. Do you understand me? And again, you're gonna die with that mediocrity and failure. This is where I come from. That you could have been great. That you could be so great. You could have aimed for the stars and moon, but you decided to settle for average. You decided to follow society standards. That's what you decided to do. Follow society standards. Now look at you now. There's where I come from. Now look at you. You're back in that stool. You can't go back in time. Whatever is gone is gone. Minute, hour, whatever time is gone is gone. You can't get it back. That's the greatest asset we have. You understand? It's not money, nothing. The greatest asset we have, yeah, we have, and we can't control, we can't buy, is time. Once it goes away, it goes away. That's why it's so essential for us to. For every man, yeah, to maximize his time, maximize his potential, and use his gifts and talents that God's given us. That's our duty. That's your duty. That's my duty. I push myself every day to become better, stronger, faster. Do you understand me? Mentally stronger, spiritually stronger, every day. It's our obsession. It's our marriage. It's our marriage, day in, day out. That's what's all about. Do you understand where I'm coming from? That is what's all about in that. Otherwise, that's it, man. It's all up to you, man. I'm here to wake you up, to spark you up. Just if you got the message or watch the video all the way to the end, this extremely important message for all men around the world, then make sure to hit that red subscribe button, smash the like button, and if you want to go your mind, body, and spirit, and become the best version of yourself, through my knowledge and for years of knowledge and experience, then click the description below. And follow me on all my social media platforms, and I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.